Welcome, dear listeners. You're tuned in to The Voice Within. Neville Goddard Speaks through AI. I'm your host, bringing you the timeless wisdom of Neville Goddard through the wonders of modern technology. In today's episode, Neville will guide us on a fascinating journey that reframes the very concept of prayer. We'll explore how prayer isn't about petitioning an external force, but aligning ourselves with the state of the answered prayer. By assuming our wishes are already fulfilled, we can connect deeply with our God self through the power of feeling. Stay tuned as we dive into this transformative approach to prayer right here on The Voice Within. Let's discuss the idea of spiritual surrender, not to outside powers, but to the reality of your desire. In traditional concepts of prayer, we often think of surrendering to a higher power, something outside of ourselves. However, Neville teaches us that the true act of surrender is about accepting and embracing our desires as already realized within us. It's about understanding that these desires are not separate from us, but are a part of our very being, waiting to be brought into reality. Next, consider how prayer is not about asking, but about receiving in the now. When we pray, it's not about making requests or pleading for outcomes. Instead, it's about stepping into the feeling of the wish fulfilled right now. Neville emphasizes that this is a crucial shift in how we view prayer. By embodying the state of having already received what we desire, we align ourselves with that reality and bring it into our experience. Finally, remember that feeling is the channel, not words. The power of prayer lies in the emotions and sensations we cultivate, not in the spoken words. While words can help focus our intention, it is the feeling state that truly connects us to our desires and allows them to manifest. So, as you pray, immerse yourself in the emotions of having what you want. Feel it deeply and let that emotion carry you into the realization of your desires. And now, let's dive deeper into the core of effective prayer, the feeling. Feeling is the secret ingredient that makes your prayer come alive. It's not about reciting words or following rituals. It's about generating a specific emotional state that aligns with your desire. Imagine the thrill of already having what you want. The happiness, the relief, the excitement, that's the essence of effective prayer. One powerful technique to generate and stabilize this feeling is to practice it before you fall asleep, during meditation, or in any quiet moment. Right before sleep, when your mind is in a natural state of transition, visualize your wish fulfilled and sink into the feeling of that reality. The peaceful moments during meditation or times when you're undisturbed offer perfect opportunities to hold that feeling steady and let it envelop you. Prayer reaches its peak when the feeling becomes second nature. At this stage, the line between wanting and having blurs, and the feeling of fulfillment becomes your new normal. That's when you know your prayer is complete, because you embody the wish fulfilled effortlessly. So it's not just about fleeting moments of desire, but about cultivating and living in that feeling daily. The more naturally you can maintain that state, the more powerful your prayer will be. Now let's talk about some conditions that can sabotage our prayer efforts. First up is desperation. When we approach prayer from a place of desperation, we are actually reinforcing the lack of what we desire. Desperation comes from a focus on the absence rather than the fulfillment of our wishes. It's crucial to shift from this state of lack to one of calm assurance that what we desire is already ours. Doubt is another factor that can undermine our prayers. When we doubt the possibility of our desires manifesting, we are essentially canceling out our prayer. Doubt creates a sort of internal conflict, preventing us from fully embracing the state of the wish fulfilled. To be effective in prayer, we need to cultivate faith and trust in the process. This brings to mind Neville's profound words. When you pray, believe you have received, and you shall. Next, let's discuss the importance of repetition with faith. Merely repeating affirmations or desires without the feeling of faith is like planting a seed in barren soil. It's not about how many times you say it, but about the quality of feeling behind each utterance. Make sure every repetition is infused with the genuine feeling of your wish already being fulfilled. Another common mistake people make is looking to the external world for confirmation too soon. It's natural to want signs, but if you constantly check the outside world to see if your prayer is working, it might indicate a lack of faith. The real confirmation comes from within, from the subtle shifts in your feelings and mindset. Trust the process and let the external reality catch up to your internal state. So, always keep in mind, desperation, doubt, and empty repetition can sabotage your prayers. And be wary of looking for external validation before the internal shift has fully rooted. By maintaining a feeling of calm assurance, faith, and genuine emotional connection to your desires, you align yourself with the reality you wish to create. Now, let's simplify the method of prayer with Neville Goddard's teachings. First, sit in a quiet place where you can relax and focus. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Begin by letting go of any immediate worries or distractions. This moment is for you and your deepest desires. Second, visualize your desire as clearly as possible. Don't just see it. Engage all your senses to make the scene feel as real as you can. Whether it's love, success, or health, imagine the intricate details associated with attaining your wish. Third, and most crucially, generate the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Imagine the joy or peace you would feel and let that emotion wash over you. Hold on to that feeling and let it grow within you. Finally, maintain this feeling for as long as you can, especially before drifting off to sleep or during your quiet moments. This repetition will help solidify your desire within you and align you with its reality. By following these steps, quieting the mind, visualizing your desire, generating the feeling, and maintaining that state, you will master the powerful technique of prayer as envisioned by Neville Goddard. And now, a final reflection from Neville. Prayer is not what you do, it is what you accept. This profound thought encapsulates the essence of today's discussion. Next time, we'll delve into I Am, the name of God and the secret of being, a topic that promises to be deeply enlightening. Thank you for tuning in to The Voice Within. Neville Goddard Speaks through AI. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to send us a message. Don't forget to check the show notes for more information. Until next time, keep the faith and embrace the power of feeling.